Okay, I think we're good. Well, better late than never. That's what they say, I suppose. We are very late for starting today. And nearly in, well, yeah, an hour to an hour and a half late. But it's fine, we're here. Hey, Ben, what's up, man? Hi, guys, welcome to my guide. Not much of a guide going on today, I'm afraid. Not much you? Oh, I'm good, man. I'm feeling very full. My girlfriend went to a carvery for dinner, and I ate way too much. Wait, what? Oh. There we go. Glory's charged. I need green vams. If you... I mean, you can buy them, I think, can't you? I think you can buy them from the Champions Guild, maybe? Like a roast in it? Yeah, Dreamweaver, exactly. It's like, they give you, like, the cuts of meat, and then you go through and pick, like, all the other stuff you want on your plate. But it's kind of like a buffet thing, so I just, like, put way too much food on my plate. Can't access the Champions Guild? Oh. If you bring me the materials for them, I can craft you one. But if you've not done Champions Guild, I'm not sure you'll be able to kill a green dragon. Got someone to get him for me? There you go. I just tried to use spacebar for the dialogue box. That was good. Hey, Pop. Will you bury Dragon Bones for 99 prayer? Nah, man. I'm going to wait till the Ecto Funtus comes out and then probably use Dragon Bones on that. And I probably still won't go for 99 for a very long time, to be honest. I have been using my lamps on prayer, so that should help over time slowly. What are we looking at? Like 31k XP to go until 62 prayer. We're going back to the gold ore for a little bit today. I did get 67 agility off stream. It's Hot Worlds here. Wow, I was not expecting this to be busy. Yeah, I went to finish off my agility level from the last stream we did off stream before we started. So I've got up to 67 agility now, which means that we can kill Seller and the Twisted if we want to at some point. So I'm not sure it's like really the meta thing to do, but it could be fun to have a bit of variety. And we are looking at 30k XP to go until 70 mining, so not too bad to be fair. Imagine if we didn't have to work 2004scape all day. I know, man, the dream, innit? I mean, not being able to work in general is a dream, no matter what you want to spend your time doing. And then there's those that just found a way to make a job out of what they would do in their free time anyway, so. If I ever find a way to make that work, I'll let you guys know. Actually, imagine playing the game was your job because people make a living off gaming. Yeah, exactly. Like, it would be a really cool job to have. It'd be a lot less stressful than, like, going to a 9-to-5 office job. But I do wonder whether, like, after, like, a few years, it would kind of, like... I don't know, whether it would, like, make gaming, like, not as exciting or not as fun, maybe? I don't know. I'll let you know if I ever end up in a position where I can do this for a living. I'm getting slightly, well, I say slightly closer, I mean slightly closer to our goal of 70 plus base stats, but I do think smithing, herblore, prayer, and runecrafting are probably gonna, I don't know, like maybe not happen for a long time at least. I'd like to get thieving and crafting up to 70. These ones are gonna be difficult though. And also I do want to kind of prioritize getting PK ready before finishing up some of those stats. Ooh, love the spot. Hey Josh, how you doing, bro? If I was rich, I'd pay you 6 figures a year for this stuff. Thanks, dude. Well, you know, if you win the lottery, let me know, bro. Hit me up. I did think about power mining iron to finish the level off, because I think it'd be a lot quicker, but I feel like I'm such a hoarder in RuneScape, I'd have to bank it all. Almost won 100k on the lottery once. I need a number higher than 16 and I got 15. Ooh. It would be pretty sick if you won 100k on the lottery. I mean, it wouldn't like... You wouldn't be able to like quit your job, but like it would be a lot of money to have. Be very nice. Hey, Kapart, what's up, man? Bitcoin is my lottery. True. What's happening with Bitcoin these days? I know it had a little bit of a surge, but looks like it's gone down again a little bit, but it's still above where it crashed to. Stable hanging on top? Yeah. I don't have very much Bitcoin. I have like a tiny, tiny bit. But I'm just going to hold on to it and see what happens to it in the future. It's like, I don't have enough of it to care. Like, if it went to 0, it wouldn't really bother me. But if it goes to the moon, then I'll make a little bit on it. Back to Shilo Village with 2 gems in our pocket. Went all in at an average buy price of around 30k. Damn. Done very well then. Yeah, I had a friend who had some when we were like, when was this? About 10 years ago, I think. And every single time I've heard like someone talk about Bitcoin, I've always just been like, no, it'll go down soon, it'll go down soon, it'll go down soon. And then I finally bought some, but I bought it like pretty much at its peak. So I'm just holding on to it and see what happens. All my other investments is literally just in an index fund, which has done very well for me, to be honest. Hey, Addict, how's it going, man? Good to see you. We're about going to work. No worries, man. Have fun, if possible. Still chipping away at this mining level. As we've been 69 mining for so long now, I just end up doing like a little bit every stream and then I get bored. But I don't know, maybe today's the day. I don't know. We've still got like 27, 28k left to go, XP wise. I don't know how long that's going to take with gold. I don't want to sit here for like 3 hours. 69 mining and 79 strength is triggering me. Dude, you're telling me I'm the one that's had to look at this for the last God knows how long. We're like 200k XP away from 80 strength as well, so that's going to take a while. Been trying to get my fishing up as well. I want to get to 76 for sharks, obviously. I did finish up 67 agility just before I went live today, which is nice. Now we technically can do Salah and the Twisted if we want to. Finally got a date, so pumped. Did we actually get a date though? Didn't it say we're not releasing a date? They said like maybe this month, maybe next month, right? Which is what I've said the whole time, for the record. Oh, they did today? 28th of June? I mean, that's the day that the revision is, right? But on the roadmap it says... Let me find the roadmap. It says there's no hard date right now and special attacks won't be coming next week. Potentially this month, potentially next month, stay posted. Have they done a post in the Discord or something? Because they say June 28th will be our next content target. Like, that is the date of the revision. That they're like, when the update comes out, it will take the game up to the 28th of June. Index said in his video it's 28. Yeah, I think that's probably what he's talking about, which we already knew, is that when the update comes out, it will take us to the revision of the game that was like, it's going to mean that the game is going to be like it was up to the 28th of June 2004, but they haven't given a release date as far as I can see. But it should be, they said, potentially this month, potentially next month, stay posted. Which is, like I said, this is what I said for the last, like, month, is I saw in the Discord ages ago that someone said, potentially a couple of months, maybe. And if they release it, like, in the start of July, that will follow along with a couple months, maybe. So, yeah. Index baited me. They do say in the roadmap post as well. I'll post it in the chat in case anyone wants to have a read through. But they did say, and I think this is the case, that like basically saying that like some individuals like seem to think that we're like working at the same pace as Jagex released updates and like stuff like that, and then other people are like not thinking that. Which I have kind of seen a split like that amongst the community. Like some people, I feel like, have gotten like very frustrated that like we don't have fucking Slayer and Barrows yet. Whereas like, of course, we're not gonna have that stuff yet, you know. Kinda quit for now, boys. I need the updates. That's fair, Rick. Like I said, like if you've sort of done everything you want to do and you want some new content to come back to the game with, then nothing wrong with taking a break until then. Yeah, I don't mind. Just Prob will only AFK until more updates come out. Yeah, that's fair enough. I've sort of stopped AFKing the game while I'm working and stuff now. I've been doing other bits and pieces. I bought Farming Simulator 25 the other day, so I've been playing a bit of that in my free time, which has been pretty fun. Got a D-Spear from Fire Giants. Hopefully will be worth a lot when it releases. Yeah, maybe. When special attacks come out, it's going to be a nice weapon for multi-PKing for sure. Do you want to get 80 magic before though? Yeah, I was kind of aiming to get 80 range, magic and strength, and probably higher strength if possible. But I don't really know what I'm going to do. I mean, ranged, I was just going to keep killing hellhounds like I have been and slowly get that. I don't really have a plan for what to do with magic. I mean, I guess I could just like alch my way there. Maybe like, I don't know, make some Yulong bows and alch them maybe, something like that. Then I get some cash, show my magic. How much? Do I have a magic calculator anywhere? Magic calc. Right. At current XP, 973,503. If we wanted to get to 80 magic, we would need, okay, 15.5k alks. That's kind of crazy. I'm not sure I want to make 15,500 Yulong bows, to be honest. I can think of more enjoyable ways to spend my time. Must have made over 10k now. Jeez. Did you do it all from scratch? Like, did you cut the yew logs, pick the flax, spin the bowstring, string the bows, and then alch them? To be fair, 15,500 bowstring would probably get me some crafting. AFK'd use 60 to 80? Jeez. I have thought about doing that, but not AFKing it, but doing it on stream, but I don't think anyone wants to watch me stream myself woodcutting yews. Paid people to spin flax for me? I don't blame you, man. You in a clan? Hey, Dispersed. I'm not in a clan, bro. You can string 3k bows an hour very fast. It's still like over 5 hours of straight stringing flax into bowstring. That sounds awful, to be honest. Do 1 hour at a time, then alch. Yeah, I guess that's not a bad idea, to be fair. I could also like alch while I'm training my thieving, because I do want to get to 70 thieving, so I could like alch when I'm stunned as well. Gives me something to do while I'm thieving. Don't you lose money fletching? If you make it all yourself and then alch the bow, then you've not lost anything. And rune crafting? Yeah, I think I'm probably going to keep my rune crafting just for, I'm probably just going to host running when I want to train it, to be honest. It was way more enjoyable that way. Although, that is a good point. I'm going to have to... If I want to profit, I have to craft my own gnats, don't I? I don't want to craft 15,500 nature runes. Oh, God. That's like 28 hours of rune crafting, I think. Hey, Dev. What's up, man? Leave a like. Thanks, bro. Appreciate it. Should superheat while you AFK here. I'm selling the gold ore, though, Addict. And I don't have goldsmith gauntlets. Otherwise, yeah, if I was using goldsmith gauntlets, I would definitely superheat here. I mean, I don't have any gauntlets just yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go for the cooking gauntlets, just so I can whip up some sharks for PKing. Have you got people that would run gnats for you? I've hosted a nature running event once, Pop. I did like a 1.5k subscriber celebration stream thing, and we had about 10 people running for me at a time, and we got from 53 to 60 rune crafting in just over 3 hours, so it was pretty good. I don't know if people would want to do that like on a regular basis though, so I think to get to 70 it would take like maybe 2 or 3 of those kinds of streams. Josh did a smart move going to fires. I did see his thumbnail on his stream the other day. Making the switch to fires. But do people want fire runes? Or was he doing it solo? I'm just thinking, if you're hosting running, like, do people, like, make much money off of running fire runes for you? Compared to gnats? 100k XP an hour? Jesus Christ, that's insane. For rune crafting, that is insane. It's his cult, they'll do whatever he says. It's not a cult, it's a highly motivated group of people with strong ideas. Index raid? Yo, Index. How's it going, bro? Good to see you. Thank you for the raid, man. How are you all doing, Index viewers? To be honest, they agree this will get them to 91 much faster. I mean, that is a good point, actually. If they're waiting for Josh to get 91 so they can get the double nats for life, then the faster they get him there, the better for everyone, I guess. Hey, Mushroom, what's up, bro? Hey, Animosity. They make no money, he keeps the fires as well. He just supplies us, I think. I'm not up to date on what Josh is doing with his running. I think he's changed it a few times and tweaked it a few times. I think he gave S back at some point, and now he switched to fires. I don't know what's going on. Hey, Evan. Good to see you, man. Need to confirm, is 28th June the special attack update? Yeah, this is the thing, Index. So, Addict said that the update, in your video, you said the update was coming on the 28th of June. As far as I'm aware, they haven't released the date yet, but when they've released the update, it will take us up to the 28th of June 2004. Index Raid, Henrix, how's it going, bro? Good to see you. Doing alright, just got 77 magic, a few levels to go. Hell yeah, dude. What have you been doing to train your magic? It's been bought out by Triscorp. Sold his soul for that sweet runecrafting XP. I can't blame him, to be fair. The roadmap says 28th of June is the planned date, was released today. Yeah, but it doesn't say that's when they're gonna release the update. It says that's the date that it'll take us up to. Unless you've seen something more recent than me, but the roadmap post says maybe potentially this month, potentially next month. We're not releasing a hard date, but the date of the update, like not the date that the update drops, but when the update comes out, it will take us up to June 28th, 2004 in terms of the content in the game. Don't believe anything until it's confirmed by staff. Or said it might be delayed. So, tell you what, let me get the... Where is it? Let me get the post up. Hang on, let me just log out here for a second so I don't get randomed. I just accidentally opened Steam, that's great. Okay. Right, so we can read this for you. So it says, June 28th, 2004 will be our next content target. So this is like, when the update comes out, all of the content that was in the game up to June 28th back in the day, that is the content that will be being released. That's the content target, not the release date target, right? It comes with a minor engine update, elemental workshop, special attacks, new agility run energy recovery, a thinner and brighter game frame, white outlines around selected items, which will be nice, multiple hit splats, and a bunch of bug fixes. There's no hard date right now, and special attacks won't be coming next week. Potentially this month, potentially next month. Stay posted. So that's from today, the roadmap post on the homepage. And then they've said, since some confusion about sticking to Jagex's original timeline and cadence, we're doing it chronologically, yes, but depending on the specific updates to Wright and how life is, it could be slower or faster. Just wait for an official announcement before speculating. They've said basically the engine update required to do the revising that they're doing now is going to mean that future updates should be a bit smoother when it comes to releasing new revisions of the game. And then they basically go on to say that this takes time. Everyone that's working on it is like a volunteer. No one's, being paid. Pizzazz said he doesn't want to set any like deadlines for the devs to meet, because it feels a little weird to set deadlines on people for the volunteer work. And then, yeah, some of you are expecting a constant drip of updates, while others are more reasonable and understanding. Thanks for playing and spending your evenings with us. You are the community, and we appreciate your time spent playing and reporting issues. They also basically dunk on people that are cheating or real-world trading, saying, like, you're basically missing the goal of the project. And then you can see here the game revisions, and then, like, what news post is tied to these. So we should be going up to revision 244 here, which means that we'll get all of these ones before. So we'll get Big Chompy Bird Hunting. Oh, we've already got that, sorry. Where are we? So we'll get Elemental Workshop, Agility Improvement, Special Attacks, some of the tweaks, some of the fixes. But the revision after 244, 255, it's literally the day after. So this is 28th of June, 2004. This is 29th of June, 2004. This date, this revision we won't get. It will basically come up to here and then stop in the next update. And so the day after is when we get things like Priest in Peril and bank rearrangement things, Nature Spirit, Quest Journals and Chompy Hats, Agility, Potions and Parties. Coming up then. I think this is when Energy Potions get released, Addict. I believe on the 27th of the 7th. We get like Death Plateau coming up, stuff like that. So yeah, this is how I read it, is the 28th of June here. That is going to be the revision that gets released, revision 244. And then they've said that there's no hard date right now for when it will be, but it should be either this month or next month, which is what I've been saying like the whole time, to be honest. Like every time people have asked, I've said I'm expecting it like early to mid-July, to be honest. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see what happens. Obviously, depends on any issues that they run into, or if it all goes smoothly, maybe it comes out a bit sooner. But B5 did like post in the Discord a while ago saying probably around 2 months, and that's kind of in line with what that post is saying now. So when do outprice for dehyde items go up? I'm not sure, Teffa. Index might know, because I think he would definitely want to know. I'm not sure if he's got a date on hand though. I went from 1 to 38 mage from Sarah sword specking at Sandcrafts. What the hell? Been AFKing Ice Warriors, loot Nats, medium clues, then mine coal and iron and superheat to steel bars. Get combat XP, herb XP, smith XP, mining XP, magic XP, plus pure profit. That is pretty nice, to be fair. Wiki says June 2004, so next update. Does it say the actual date? What date? I mean, if it's the 28th of June or earlier, then it should be included. I mean, that 28th of June is kind of as close to the end of June as you can get before the Priest in Peril and stuff, and the bank rearrangement update. So the thing is, that was a big update in of itself, so it could be in that one, or it might be in an earlier one. I think, yeah, maybe we'll just have to wait and see. It says up till 28th, so it should be included. Yeah, I mean, unless that update got put into revision 245 on the 29th of June, which it could have been. You selling gold bars? I'm selling the ore dispersed, not the bars. No mention from the 04 team, so we shall see. Yeah. Hype for 2006 to come out, staying in that revision for sure. That is a long, long wait. What do you think about the special attacks releasing June 29th? Now, the special attacks get released June 28th. Priest in Peril and the bank rearrangement update comes on June 29th. So that stuff won't... Priest in Peril and the new bank update won't be in the next update. It'll be the one after. Special attacks will be in the next update. What do I think about it? I think it's good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited to try some PKing out. Seems like they said it could come sooner or later though. I mean, it's coming out in the next 2 months, either in June or July, basically. This is what they're saying. They haven't released a hard date, but they basically have said it will be either June or July. Would it make sense to buy out Dragon Battle Axes to sell for more later for the spec? Not really, Fnatic, because anyone can go buy them from the Heroes Guild. You just buy them from a shop, so... Like, maybe on day one, like, but I doubt it. Good evening, Paolo. How's it going, bro? Haven't seen you for a little while. How was Italy? Hey, what's the end game in 2004? Is there Barrows or KBD or KQ? At the moment, KBD is in the game, Lefo. KQ comes out later in 2004, and Barrows doesn't come out until early 2005. So at the moment, it's basically KBD, clue scroll hunting, and PKing, and we should get special attacks. Either June or July. So that's kind of the end game stuff, other than like the just like maxing or going for total levels. Hey TMS, how's it going, bro? All good, thanks, man. Been in Italy for 5 weeks. Still here for another 5, having a blast. God damn, dude. 5 weeks in Italy. Are you like working remotely while you're there? So basically absolutely nothing fun to do at all. I mean, it's a matter of perspective, I guess, Mad. Depends what you enjoy. Hope there's an event for KQ release. I'm sure there will be, man. I'm sure we'll do something like that. We'll do like a KQ mass. Should be pretty cool. How much GP an hour is this? It is about 160 to 170k an hour, I think. Yeah, my company allows work from abroad up to 120 days a year, so making use of it whilst I can. Dude, that's a sick policy to have. This the best spot for it? I think so. I think this is probably the best place to mine gold. I mean, you would make more money by just mining coal. I'm just mining gold because it's a bit more AFK than mining coal. You don't have to run around as much. Means I can read the chat a bit easier. How are you banking? I'm running around to the cart that takes me to Shilo Village. That's why I've got some GP. I used to get the boat back to Ardy and run back, but it's way quicker going to Shilo. And it costs like 10 GP a trip, whereas the boat is 30. How are we looking on XP here? 714.4k. Oh, God. Another, what, like 23k-ish? Something like that, I think, to go. Selling iron ore if anyone wants it. I'm good on iron ore, but if anyone does want any, feel free to speak to TMS. Do you think them asking for donations in the latest game update could open up 2004scape for getting shut down by Jagex easier, or my favourite private servers ended this way? As far as I'm aware, they're not asking for donations, Fnatic. I don't think they ever will. They've stated from the start it's like a non-profit server. It's a passion project, so I don't think it's nothing. It's not even really worth worrying about, I wouldn't say. Oh, today I learned. Didn't realise there was a cart to Shilo. You mean you didn't realise there was one in 04, or you just didn't know there was one in RuneScape in general? Because if it's the latter one, I'm very surprised. Didn't know in general? Oh, damn. That's going to be the next one of these. It's just going to be like, did you know you can take the Shilo Village cart to get to Shilo Village? To be fair, I don't know if I've ever even been to Shilo Village. What? How have you never been to Shilo Village, man? The gem rocks, the fly fishing, Duradel. Trying to get 65 mage so I can enchant my 3 Dragonstone rings I made. Nice. I mean, if you just want them enchanted, dispersed, I can enchant them for you if you want. Unless Scarlet wanted to enchant them for me, there you go. Yeah, I can enchant them for you if you want, dude. If you meet me at Shilo Bank, if you can get there. I'm on World 11 at the moment. Got poisoned too many times on Karamja when I was younger and was intimidated by the quests. Dude, same, to be honest. I still have every time I'm on Karamja, I just have this sense of unease that's I'm gonna get poisoned by something on this. Even there's gonna be a monster I've never seen before that randomly one day I'm gonna find and it's gonna poison me, or monsters that I know can't poison me. I'm still kind of wary of them. They're gonna fuck me up somehow. Can't relax on Karamja unless you're in Shilo Village. So for those that don't know, I'll show you how we get to Shilo from here. So you run back as if you're going to go get the boat back to Ardy. And then just to the east of where the fruit tree patch would be in old school, there's a cart right here. You can talk to Haggerty, or you can just right-click board travel cart. And you just go through the dialogue. The cost of this will scale on how much GP you have in your inventory. So if you have your whole cash stack, it will cost 200 GP. If you've got less, it only costs 10 per trip. There's a lot of dialogue options you got to click through, but just keep clicking. And then you end up in Shilo, and then you can do the same to get back to the same spot by talking to Vigroy or boarding the cart again. Are you on the way now, Dispersed, or did you want to do it later at some point? It's a scary place. Then you do Monkey Madness and get sniped by monkeys from the walls and battered by gorillas. True. All the jungle islands are a little bit sketchy. Take your time. All right, no worries. Do you need to specifically unlock this somehow, or is it unlocked by the quest? That's a good question. I don't think there is a requirement actually. I used to think there was, but I don't think there is a quest requirement or anything. In old school, you don't have to pay if you do the Karamdra Elite Diary. But I don't think there's actually a requirement to use it. Finishing trip at Fire Giants? Okay, cool. Figure out how much gold ore we're gonna have to mine. 715690. 338 gold. That's kind of annoying. Thought Shilo Village required it. Oh no, you're right, Matthew. You're right. I think it's because in old school the cart doesn't go directly into Shilo. It goes like outside of Shilo. But yeah, no, I think you must be right. Yeah, you must have to do the quest to get in. Otherwise, you'd just be able to use that and not have to do the quest. What's after mining? After mining, I'm either gonna do some fishing because I need to get that done, or train some strength. I'll probably train some strength for a bit. I'm trying to decide whether I want to go to Joggers again to hunt for medium clues, or if I just want to go to Shadow Warriors. Been mining and got headache IRL, to be honest. It's not the most enjoyable skill to train, I won't lie. $76, I'm guessing? 70, wait, what? Oh, for fishing, yes. Yeah, I need 76 to fish sharks. And then I'll just AFK fish sharks so I can have some food ready for PKing. Should mean I don't have to buy a bunch of sharks off people. Shadow Warriors isn't case 70s grind? Isn't base 70s grind? Well, yeah, but I'm also, I nearly changed the title of the stream today to also include like PKing prep, because fishing isn't either. But I couldn't be bothered to change it. You need 80 cooking too? Yeah, I've got a shit ton of food in the bank that I need to cook. I just haven't got around to it yet. Good evening, you aromatic bulb of a man. Nice to see you gold digging some more. I'm mining iron for knives and darts. Hey, Game Wiz. Good to see you, bro. You aromatic bulb of a man. I love it. I've said this already this stream, but for those of you that weren't here, I bought Farming Simulator 25 the other day, and I've been playing that for a bit, and I got some greenhouses, and at the moment I'm growing lettuce, but you can grow garlic, so might have to set up a garlic operation on Farming Sim. PKing is going to explode for 2 weeks, then die off again, I feel. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest. We'll just have to sort of wait and see. But even if it does do that, that's still going to be 2 weeks of some good content, I think. Is mining gold ore better GP now than mining rune essence? I doubt it. Abuse. How much is rune essence these days? Damn garlic farming simulator garlic vid inbound. I did think about like streaming it, but I don't know. I don't think it really fits with the vibe of the channel. Like I've thought about doing like a Black Tro stream or a farming sim stream, but I think like just switching to old school once a week had caused a little bit of backlash. So I don't think going to a completely different game is a good idea for the channel. Like 190 each. Oh yeah, no, Rune Essence would be way... Because you mine Rune Essence way faster, you can bank it way faster. Have some garlic growing in my garden. Nice. Are you going to be using it to cook with, or is it just wild garlic that's there without you planting it? A Rune S equals cosmic according to... Yeah, nice. What? The nursery will use it? The nursery is in like the farming nursery or like a nursery for kids? Mining S is like 1k an hour at Yanil, right? I think it's a little bit more. I think it's like 1.1k. But yeah. The children grow veg and then cook with it. Oh, cool. His offers in market. Oh, I see. I don't look at the market very much these days, to be honest. Maybe I should go all the way to 66 mage then. I would highly recommend getting 66 magic for the Wizards Guild, yeah. You can buy battle staffs there, you can buy runes there, and it is the best place to mine Rune Essence for sure. Sorry, that is my Discord if you're wondering, guys. What's the point of battle staffs? You craft them for XP and then you alch them. That's basically it. I mean, the point of them from a game design perspective is to have melee stats and strength bonus on a magic staff, so you can, like, use it for magic and melee, but, like, no one's ever going to use them for that, so... Hey, Jasavi, what's up, man? We're not a fan of CVC Capital Partners over here on Lost City. What? It's like really terrible XP, right? No, battle staffs are like really good XP for crafting. It's just the whole process of getting all the pieces to make them is a bit of a pain in the ass. But if you literally just had a bunch of orbs and a bunch of battle staffs and you crafted them, it's like the best XP, best crafting XP in the game, pretty much. That is like sustainable. Like, I got 99 crafting on old school by doing battle staffs. It's super quick. It also makes you money because you profit about 2k GP per staff that you do. Molten glass is ace to get? Yeah, it is. Although that's not the worst bit. The worst bit is hopping worlds, trying to buy 5 battle staffs at a time. With the logout time, with the world hopping timer. And also charging the orbs is a bit of a pain in the ass. Problem is the battle staffs are always bought out. I've never ran into a problem where they've been bought out. I've just ran into the problem where I am like losing my sanity trying to buy them. Because it's so much hopping. Oh, I thought the name of that company sounded familiar, Jasavi. I couldn't remember why though. So the XP an hour versus GP an hour, I'm not quite sure is worth it at all. Well, if you have when I'm talking about the XP for making battle staffs, I'm saying like if you bought a bunch of orbs and bought a bunch of staffs, it's really good XP. If you're calcing in the XP an hour from like making everything from scratch, yeah, it's not great. But I mean, crafting just sucks in general, to be honest. It's more sort of a like, if you don't want to spend a lot of money on crafting by like buying dragon hides and stuff, then you could go make battle staffs and like, because the thing is about battle staffs is like, you don't actually need to make that many to get to a certain level. Like to get from 60 to 64, I think it was like maybe like a few hundred battle staffs. It's not very many to like, it's not a big number of them. But it did take a long time to go through the whole process. But I also made like a decent bit of cash out of it. So it's kind of like one of those, if you like don't want to spend all your money on it, then you could go do it all from scratch, get your XP and get your money. It's just a bit of a long grind. It's different, or else it's flax or dragon hides. Yeah, I mean, flax can fuck off, to be honest. I am sort of dreading getting to 70 crafting though. I mean, I do have some blue dragon hides sitting in the bank. I just can't use them till 66. But I just don't know what to do to get to 66, because every single method I'm just like, oh, I don't want to do that. Sold 2k blue hides recently. Nice. How much are they going for at the moment? They used to be like 1.9k each, but maybe they've gone up. Every time I walk past Varrock Square of Wizards Guild, I buy the staffs. Yeah, that's a good idea, to be honest, TMS. 2 to 2.1k. That's not too bad. Hi Josh, how's it going? Mining gold for money. I'm mining it. I mean, I am going to sell the ores, but I'm kind of just doing it because it's like a chill way to finish off this level. I can't really be bothered to power mine iron. And even if I don't really like power mining iron because I'm a hoarder and I feel like it's such a waste leaving them all that iron ore on the floor. And if I do like coal, I have to run around a lot more and I just can't be bothered. So it's like the lazy man's way of training mining. And, you know, I get to get a bit of GP out of it at the end of it. But it is still kind of slow. Where's a good place to kill unicorns? I don't really mind if dark unicorns are in the wildy. They are in the wildy blissful. I would recommend killing the black unicorns in the wilderness. If you go like just north of where the like East Varrock multi PK thing is, and just run north from there, you'll get there and you can kill them. That's what I did for all of mine. Or do you mean you don't really mind if dark unicorns weren't in the wildy? Oh, I don't really remember. Oh, I've never heard anyone use that acronym like that before. Yeah, no, they are in the wildy, dude. There's a bunch of them. Did unicorns on Intrana? Ugh. I did do a couple at the spot south of Edgeville to start with, because when I needed a few, but yeah, if you need like a lot of them, then I would go to the ones in the wildy. Have you seen... Doing it Oza's stream, he's been working on mining 70k Rune S on 2004scape for 50 days straight. I've not seen that. I mean, he's a stronger man than me is all I can say about that. Also, hang on a minute, 50 days straight? How has he not done it in 50 days? If all he's doing is mining 70ks, he should be able to do that in way less than 50 days. That should take 7 days. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I did like 15ks in like a week, and that was like, I was doing it like for a few hours a day. It's like 1 to 2 hours a day. Yeah. Especially if you're doing it at the Wizards Guild or in Essence Mine. I mean, it's a crazy goal to go for. Like, I wouldn't want to mine 70k Rune Essence, but yeah, if that's all you were doing, then you could definitely do it a lot faster than 50 days. At that point, just go for 100k? Yeah, true. Why 70k? It's kind of a strange number to pick. Unless he needs 70k for, like, a rune crafting level or something. You can do, like, 10k a day if you grind real hard? Yeah, for sure. I mean, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to mine for, like, 8-9 hours a day, but you could do it. He's doing it in Varrock? Oh god. Why would you do that to yourself? Sounds terrible. It does sound terrible. Right, 17k XP to go. Isn't Varrock the best place to mine rune essence? No, Blissful. The best place to mine rune essence is in Yanil. You go to the Wizards Guild and have him teleport you from there. It's closer to the bank. Best is in second best. True, Magnus. Yep. My friend just hit 89 mining in 2004scape. That's very nice, to be fair. Couldn't be me. I've been sat on 69 mining for so fucking long. I don't really want to go higher than 70, to be honest. I'll go higher than 70 if I need to mine like stuff for smithing, but like for the sake of just training mining, I don't know if I want to go to 80 plus base stats, to be honest. Not for a long, long time at least. Mine all my S at the Wizards Tower? Yeah, it's the best place to do it. 89 is no joke? Yeah, for sure. I mean, 70 to 80 is no joke. 80 to 89 is crazy. Especially without, like, Motherlode Mine or anything like that to AFK it at. Has over 40,000 iron ores. That's insane. Where's the best place to bank iron ore? When I did my iron mining, I was doing it just north of Yanil. But I think someone said it's better to do it near Ardi Monastery, but I've not tested that out myself. But the Yanil spot's pretty good. Doing it at Gnome? Okay. Yeah, I have heard people say that the mine, like the Grand Tree mine, is pretty good, to be fair. There's a lot of good ores down there, and it's pretty easy to bank because you just go up the ladder. If you have Legends Quest done, you can also bank there for mining. Where? Oh, I see. Yeah, like in the... Yeah, there's a little... Where all the bears are for the iron ore. Day 50 of playing. He's on part 1 of mining 70k S. Oh, okay. He's got like 500 in the bank. Okay. So he's literally just started. Fair enough. Lots of clicking to bank at Legends. I mean... I guess, yeah, but there's also like there's a fair amount of clicking to bank at Grand Tree as well. What's the player's name? Xenomorph? Or Xenomorph? It's a pretty cool name. To be fair, I probably could be superheating myth bars in the mining guild and then training my magic while I'm doing this, and then also getting myth bars to make myth arrows. That might be a better use of my time, to be honest, but we're kind of here now. So bored of cooking? Yeah, cooking is not very fun without Cook-All or Cook-X, to be honest. Do you have gold gloves? No, Nate, I don't. I'm hot. I haven't picked just yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lock in the cooking gauntlets when I've got the when I'm gonna cook the sharks. I need to get the fishing level and the cooking level first. Was too lazy to get my mouse and now my hand and arm hurt. Are you doing it on a laptop? You're a crazy, crazy man. Cooking on 2004scape on a laptop. Jesus. You're gonna wear your trackpad out. There'll just be like a big indent where your fingers gone back and forth all the time. Bar's probably not worth the XP without gloves. Yeah, that's why I'm selling the ore, Nate. I'm not gonna superheat these, but that's why I was saying if I was gonna superheat for magic XP, I'd be better off going and superheating mithril bars in the mining guild. Cooked 7k lobs in the last couple of days? God damn. Better to do it on mobile? Yeah, I have heard people say that it's pretty chill on mobile, to be fair. I have got a fair amount of cooking to do, to be fair. I've got like 2.3k lobsters, 1.3k salmon, 2k trout. It's not crazy amounts, but it's still a bit daunting to have to go through all of that. I don't want to do it, but we'll get it done. Hello, friends. Hey, Jordan. How you doing, man? Hey, Abba. What mobile device do you guys use? iPad or phone? I've used a bit of both. I've used an iPad and my phone. But I've not really played on mobile very much, to be honest. I did a bit of like essence mining ages ago now, but since then I don't really play on. I just play on my PC. Really fast once you actually get going. Yeah, I'll have to try it out. Actually, I've heard people say that it's good on cooking is good on tablet or phone. I've not tried it myself, but maybe I'll do that actually, because I think I'll go insane having to do that with a mouse, let alone on a fucking laptop. Didn't work on my iPad, but I have a really old one. I don't know what iPad we have actually. I don't know which version or number it is, but it works pretty good. Play 04 on Steam Deck and it works quite well. Analog stick for camera, trackpad for mouse, triggers for mouse clicks. I can see that working. I don't have a Steam Deck. My friend's got a Steam Deck. He keeps telling me I need to buy one, but I don't know. I feel like I'm at my computer a lot, so I don't feel the need to get a Steam Deck. If I was like out and about all the time, then I'd probably get one. if you just put on a video or podcast, it's easy to zone out with lobsters. It's very easy to see when it cooks, so as soon as one goes bright red, you click to the next one. Yeah, true. I've played without the game sounds for a bit now. I used to rely on the sounds for smelting and cooking, but once you just see the visual cue, it's not too bad. Makes sense. Only bought it for travel. It's amazing for long plane rides. Dude, I mean, I wish I was going on long plane rides more often, but unfortunately the bank does not allow for that. I just need to go help my girlfriend with something real quick, guys. I will be right back. Should only be like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Lies, I saw you with 2 mil in the bank. Yeah, I don't think 2 mil in the bank on 2004scape is going to help me buy a flight anywhere, unfortunately, TMS. Girlfriend is XP ways, true. Was considering buying my girlfriend a Switch 2 for her birthday, just so I could use it on the plane, but I might be paying for a trip to London instead, sadly. I've got the Switch 1. I don't really feel the need to get a Switch 2, to be honest. I don't think it's like a huge of enough upgrade to make it worth. And I don't really even use it very often, to be honest. Although me and my girlfriend did start up a new game of Stardew Valley today on the Switch, which is pretty cool. Trying out one of the new maps. Matt too, she already has the Switch 1 and only plays Animal Crossing and one Zelda game. Yeah, like I have loads of games on the Switch. When I first got it, I went a bit crazy and I bought loads of games. I haven't really played very many of them. Well, I played all of them, but like not for many hours. I got Luigi's Mansion is a good game on the Switch. We've got like Mario Party for when friends come over, and like we do like drinking games with Mario Party, which is good. Obviously Mario Kart. We play Stardew Valley. Wow, so my girlfriend really likes Pikmin. She plays Pikmin on the Switch. I think what else we have. I did get Pokemon Brilliant Diamond when I got back into Pokemon cards, and I played that for a bit, but didn't get that far. We play Luigi's Mansion for sure. Dude, Luigi's Mansion is actually like such a good game. I just kind of bought it because I used to work with someone that used to bring it in on his lunch break. And I was like, that looks kind of cool. Didn't really, you know, like maybe just mess around for a few hours. And then like if you like from a game design perspective, Luigi's Mansion is an incredible game. Even if you're not into that genre, like it is just like a very well made game. We also got a multiplayer game called Kiwi, where you play as two little kiwi birds, and you have to like send messages, but you have to pick up all the words are on little bits of paper, and you've got to like pick them up and stick them on a letter to send the letter. It's pretty fun. It gets very hectic. Just got a black battle axe from a clue. It fucking sucks. That's rough, then. That's rough. I will say the gameplay of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on Switch 2 is so smooth, but Same as you, I'm in no hurry to get it. Did pre-order Pokemon Legends ZA from Nintendo to get the random starter plushie. Now you said that, actually, I did get Arceus on the Switch, and that was quite fun. But then I was looking at getting like a normal Pokemon game on the Switch, and it's just like none of the options are that great, to be honest. Like, you've got Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. They are like visually very good games. Like, they look really nice. I love the art style and the graphics on them. But like, they did the whole mechanic where like you have to, you know, battle Pokemon, you just catch them like Pokemon Go. And then they did what did they do? They did like Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet, which I've heard are just like really janky and full of bugs. And then they got Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, which people say like are okay, but you got like the chibi art style, which isn't for everyone. And also, like, everyone that's played those games before just wants to play Platinum instead of Diamond and Pearl. I never played Diamond and Pearl, so I was still kind of enjoying it, but like, I wish they took Diamond and Pearl and gave them the art style of Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. That would be very good. Only after the wizard boots? I mean, yeah, if you're going for wizard boots, then like there's literally, I mean, I guess you could get like the black G armor, which is pretty cool from Easy Clues, but did they remake Red, Blue, Yellow? Not on the Switch, no. The only Pokemon games on the Switch, as far as I'm aware, are Diamond, Pearl. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I think, is like Fire Red, Leaf Green. And then they've got the Scarlet and Violet Sword and Shield, which are like their own games, but just like full of, I've like seen Scarlet and Violet and they honestly just look awful. It's like, so, I mean, maybe it's got better. I'm only going off of what I saw when they first launched, but people were not happy. Red, Blue, Yellow remake is Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Oh, is that what it is? Okay. I never played those games. My first Pokemon game was Fire Red, so that's why it seems familiar to me. Weird that they keep remaking all the other ones. Yeah, it's weird that they've not made like a new Pokemon game that's like decent in a long time. I guess Arceus was good, but it wasn't like your typical Pokemon game. On 2004scape, not old school. Yeah, I assume you were talking 04 then. I mean, was Fire Red and Leaf Green? Were they? Wait. Was Fire Red and Leaf Green the remake for Red and Blue, or was Ruby and Sapphire the remake for Red and Blue? I don't know. I never played those. I never played Red, Blue, Yellow. I was doing that last night. Hey Herbs, how you doing, man? Can a Switch 2 run Lost City? So you could use the Joy-Cons as a mouse? I get, you can like jailbreak a Switch to do that, I presume, right? Deadman mode finale looks different than I expected. Less PvP. I've not watched any of the Deadman mode stuff, to be honest. What's going on, Chewy? Why is there no PvP? I did saw a Reddit post very briefly that like Oda got DDoSed or something, and he had to go to a different house or something. Ruby and Sapphire were different. Oh, okay. Oh, playing Switch 2, I see. They made a Mega Ruby and whatever Sapphire. Oh, yeah, that's true. I forgot about those. Dude randomly PM me for potions just now. Made 800k in minutes. Jesus Christ. Find all the hundreds of new Pokemon since that era both boring and overwhelming. Yeah, I'm the same, man. I just... Give me my fucking original 151, you know? Fire Red Leaf Green came out on GBA as remakes of the Game Boy Red and Green. Japanese only release. Other localities got blue instead of green. Oh, that's why I was confused, because I was pretty sure Fire Red was a remake of Red, and then I was like, well, why is Leaf Green? Why is it Leaf Green if it's red and blue? But if it was green in Japan, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, Fire Red was my first game, first Pokemon game on the Game Boy Advanced SP. A lot of fond memories on that. Went to see Coheed in Cambria last week. They were great live. Nice, dude. Yellow was also the same as red, blue, green, but you started with Pikachu and he followed you around in the game. Yeah, I have heard about that. I've not played it, but I have heard that was the case. Kind of interesting they didn't do like a... If they did like a Fire Red and a Leaf Green, I feel like they should have done like a Lightning Yellow or something, you know? That could have been cool. Yellow also had Jesse and James and Meowth. That's pretty cool. It seems like Nintendo just like they just love to read all the feedback about what the players want and then go like, fuck all of that off. We ain't doing that shit. We're gonna do our own fucking thing and no one's gonna enjoy it. It seems like they've kind of fallen into a cycle of that in the last sort of decade. Since the Wii U, they have made a lot of bad decisions. Yeah, I mean, I never had a Wii U. I had the Nintendo Wii, but never the Wii U. Devs were too busy making Pokemon Emerald for a Lightning Yellow. I mean, that's kind of fair, I guess. I think Emerald was a pretty good game. I still prefer Fire Red, but I think that's just because it was my first Pokemon game, so I'm always going to enjoy that the most. Think they're on a Retribution arc now? We'll see, we'll see. Wii U was fun. Still have mine. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on the Wii U, to be fair. Almost nobody had the Wii U because the marketing was confusing and most people thought it was a peripheral for the Wii. I can see that, to be fair. Did anyone ever have a PSP? I feel like no one talks about these things anymore, but I didn't own one, but my stepbrother had a PSP back in the day, and I used to play Sid Meier's Pirates on it, and it was sick. At least Nintendo are reasonably innovative. Had a PSP? Yeah, man. I feel like that was just like a console that just got forgotten about, to be honest. Bro had a PSP, Renegade Squadron, anyone? I don't know any other games. All I played on it was Sid Meier's Pirates. It's the only game that I played on it. Cousin had one, but by that time I couldn't be bothered with handheld consoles anymore. Yeah, fair. I'm kind of the same, like, other than the PSP, after my Game Boy Advance, I got an original Xbox, and then I got a 360. And then I converted to PC gaming. How are we doing on XP here? 725k. 12k XP to go. Kind of lacked good games in my opinion. Only had 2. Maybe that's why no one talks about it. Maybe there just wasn't enough like good games to actually play on it. Miss Sega consoles. I think they're either a little bit before my time, or I just like my parents thought they were too expensive, so I didn't get any. Renegade Squadron was Battlefront 3. Battlefront rings a bell. Can somebody hook me up with some lobsters, please? I'm running out of salmon. I can hook you up with some salmon if you want, but I think Mushroom can probably hook you up with some lobsters. Sega Dreamcast was ahead of the industry by like 8 years. When did that come out? Sega Dreamcast. Dude, the Sega Dreamcast came out on my brother's birthday. Oh, but it was a year earlier. He was 99. This was 98. 27th of November, 1998. Wow. I was like a year and a half years old. Came out in the West in 99. Okay. Portal we used specifically for Splatoon because it was such a novel game idea. Since then it's jailbroken with Wii U, Wii, GameCube, and N64 games on it. Ah, nice. Dude, I've never played Splatoon, but I have seen I've seen videos of it. It looks like a very interesting game. Here's an old game. Let me know if any of you guys have ever played this. Me and my brother used to love this game. It's called Jet Set Radio. And you used to like play as like a skater, but you're on rollerblades. And you'd rollerblade across like everywhere, and you would like tag things with graffiti, and then you would like escape the police and stuff. And like, dude, you like just could like grind on all the scenery and stuff. We fucking played that game so much when we were younger. I know that game. Yeah, the Xbox sequel was great, Jet Set Radio Future. Yeah, I heard about that. I didn't end up getting the sequel, but the original was great. Beating the Gang? Yes, man, yes. It's on Steam, I think. I think I got it for my brother on Steam a couple years ago for Christmas. Had it on Game Boy Advance? It was on Game Boy Advance? What the fuck? Surely not. Luke, who I ran into? Who did you run into then? feel like I've been mining this gold ore for like hours at this point, but we've not even been live for we've been live for an hour and a half, and gold just feels so long. 25 buttholes. Oh, nice. Yeah, he's just logged in there. And he's logged out. Been running into mudkip a few times at Shilo Village fishing. It's interesting to see. Gonna run and get some more sodies. It's buy two, get two free. Buy two, get two free. I mean, that's just buy one, get one free, dude. It's literally just buy one, get one free. If it's buy two, get two free, it's the same thing. Just gonna lurk in stream? No worries, man. Mudkip got 93 fishing. Damn, man. That guy is a gamer. Always wanted to run into Mudkip. I mean, he used to be in the chat most streams, to be honest, when he was still doing his series. Been in his Maxim Party stream and his videos on YouTube before. Oh, no, yeah, like he literally like has been in this chat like multiple times talking to us. Pretty cool. Ran into Mudkip in the Salaran dungeon a few times. Oh, interesting. We did get 67 agility earlier today, guys. Just before I went live today, I finished that off, so we can now go and kill Salaran if we want to at some point. We've also had Slayer music in the stream as well. Those are my two claims to fame. Mudkip and Slayer music have watched my streams. Doesn't Salaran require mind reads to kill? Yeah, Matthew, you can only use the strike spells against him. $10k XP to go. So close, but still quite far.
He was burning up, now the sun gone down. Lights in the distance, a forgotten town. Now I'm on my way, oh I'm on my way. So stand on the edge of the world with me.
gonna check the market and see if anyone's actually buying gold ore, because that could be a problem if no one actually needs it. Oh, there's loads of buy listings. Okay, should be good then. What are you all making with diamonds? I've not done anything with my diamonds, to be honest, sorry, and I'm just sort of keeping them. If I do need to like go to the Xanaris marketplace to buy more like D-longs or DDSs, then I'll probably just use them for that, but there's not really too much to make with them, to be honest. That's like particularly useful anyway. Okay, back to Shilo. Did you hear they're patching the agility book? Yeah, and the Iban's doll. They did say that there's apparently still 2 items in the game that you can use, but they haven't told us what they are. So I guess like maybe people could find out what they are. So there should still be 2 items you can use to do the same thing with. But yeah, they're taking it away from the underground pass items. Hey Albin, how's it going, bro? I literally just saw you'd posted a buy offer for gold ore on the market. We are currently mining gold ore to get to 70 mining, so when I'm done, if you want to buy them off me, I'm happy to sell them to you. I think one is the bull roarer. Oh really? That's interesting. Death by them. No worries, bro. We've got just under 10k XP to go left on the gold ore, so I think I should have about 1,000 by the time I've done. So I'll let you know. Do I have you added actually? Do I not have you added? Are you called Albin in game? There we go. I can't believe I didn't have you added. Hey, RPG, how's it going, man? Good to see ya. Coffee time, boys. Let's go. I could do with a coffee myself, to be honest. Honestly, I felt like so sluggish all afternoon. Me and my girlfriend went out for a carvery, and I'm like still just like so full from the amount of food I ate. Good, thanks, bro. Just dropped Mrs. RPG to work and Mini RPG to school. Mini RPG always makes me laugh because I just think of like a tiny rocket launcher. Done all my chores yesterday, so I'm gonna be free to game all day. Sounds good, man. Sounds good. Alright, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick, guys. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Always having bad luck. You think you're going crazy. Look up, there's a new life waiting. Your head's buried in the sand. You've been dealt the wrong hand. Can't imagine how you feel. Only you know that it's real. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. Don't look back, just carry on, carry on, carry on. 'Cause you are stronger. Yes, you are stronger. Because you are stronger.
Thank you, Albin. I swear I pressed the button. But yeah, you're right, Albin. I didn't even think about it being a quest item that you can't get back after doing the quest. And I also said, yeah, I know what you mean with the Men in Black reference. How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I mean, I do have the Sunday night blues. I don't want to go to work tomorrow, but we got to grind during the week so we can grind on the weekends. You know what I mean? Bills won't pay himself. It is reobtainable in old school, but that's apparently a late edition. Checked earlier today. Yeah, it seems to be the case for a lot of those items. Garlic grinding, whiling up into club. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Mushroom. Whiling up into club. I while it up in the club. Every time I'm in the club, I while it up.
Wasn't never enough to have just everything you want. In your shadow I found a place to hide me from my own thoughts. And if I ever got lost, you find a way to bring me home.
Mr. Worldwide. I have been called that before. Believe it or not. You shouldn't believe that, it's not true. Garlic is the party, club comes to him. Now, that is true, to be fair. And it's mostly because my house is the most centralized location for everyone to come to, rather than going somewhere else, but... Does Glory give defense bonus rather than the Amulet of Strength? Yeah, the Glory gives defensive bonuses. The Amulet of Strength only gives a strength bonus. It doesn't give anything else. The Glory gives a little bit of a strength bonus. I think it's 2 less than the strength, but it also has all the other bonuses that it has. So the Glory is better unless you're strictly just trying to get the highest max hit possible. But for the majority of the time, you're going to want all of the other bonuses it gives you from the Glory. Final 10 quests to do. Think Bob is almost Legends ready. Just need herbs for 45. Hell yeah, dude. Very nice. Get that Legends cape. If anyone has unwanted Guams, I have a home. If anyone's got any unwanted Irrits, Qualms, I also have a home for those. $7k XP to go. In the single digits of thousands. That makes it sound less bad. I will just call it out now, boys, as well. If you haven't already, please do like the stream. Helps me out a lot. you might not be enjoying watching me mining gold ore, but if you enjoy the streams most of the other times, then please hit the like button. Appreciate it. Any clue hunt rewards recently, bro? Unfortunately not, RPG. The last item we got was the Zamorak plate body, but I think everyone's already heard about that one. We do have... I can put the thing up actually now. We have a thing for this. If it's... I need to load this. Is this going to work? There we go. That's our current clue scroll rewards from Hard Clues. So we've got the Rune Kite Shield T, the Rune Plate Body G, the Pirate's Hat, the Black Cav, the Zami Plate Body, and the Sara Legs are our current clue rewards so far. Was epic I was there? Hell yeah. Hella cool you got the clean background edited? Yeah, man. Shout out to Riley for that. I was using the old school Iron Man website for tracking items, but it had a bunch of old school items in that made it really messy. So Riley basically recreated the web page, but only with the 04 stuff on, which is very cool. I can probably put up a medium one and an easy one if we ever go and grind out easies and mediums, but I have no uniques from either of those, so it would be a very boring overlay. Awesome, shout out Riley. People are really good at edits and stuff. Very cool. Yeah, man. I was looking at the old school website and I was like, I can probably edit this to make it how I want it to look, but it's gonna take me hours and it's not gonna look good. And Riley was like, that looks pretty easy. I can probably knock that up in an hour. And then he did. And he's even added what do you even call it? It says hard clue rewards, and then it's also got the progress bar filling up as well. So he did a really good job on it. Back home, welcome back, Herbs. Does the adventure log keep track of it like a collection log? Nah, it doesn't. That would be really cool. But no, I can basically, if I got the Robin Hood hat, I can turn the Robin Hood hat on. I can select what I've got and what I haven't. I just do it manually.
Let's try it again. Je m'appelle Claude.
Gotta smile it out. I've never been a sweet time, hardly even smooth when it comes down to a cute girl in my room. I'm not even that young, can't blame it on the booze, cause whenever there's a cute girl, my brain hits the snooze. I got a prickle on my skin, I can play a violin, sing a serenade. Wow, some flowers from my sleep, so caught up in your smell, down to whatever you say. Girl, I know we just met, but you make me speak français. Salut. Oui.
Trying to attempt to buy more nats from the worldy store. Good luck. I've given up on buying runes from like the Wizards Guild and stuff like that. Every time I used to go there, it was bought out, so I just like never even try anymore. It's probably easier these days with a lower player base, but I've runecrafted a lot of the ones I need. Usually do one world rotation. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to be fair. I'm just kind of too lazy to be honest. And I don't really like need runes right now. Get about 50 to 100 nuts and laws. Yeah, fair. Just kill Chaos Druids for lures. Yeah, they are a very good source of lore runes to be fair. I just kind of hate killing Chaos Druids. I tried. I got to 60 herb and then I was like, you know what? I got really motivated. I'm going to go kill Chaos Druids for ages and I'm going to get all the herbs I need for 66 herb lore so I can make my own super defense pots. And I think I killed them for like 2 hours and I was like, I hate this. I am leaving. 50 fishing. Congrats, Sven. Very nice. Should have spent all my GP on S when they were 25 each. True. Should have spent all my money on herbs when they were cheap. I mean, I did spend a lot of my money on herbs when they were cheaper, but then I ran out of money. 5k XP to go.
So perfect, is all of this worth it? Is all of this worth it? This feeling is fading, and I can't look back and can't catch my breath. It's too hard to let go. It's too hard to let go.
Getting close to 44 rune crafting. Nice herbs. It is very convenient to be able to go and make all your own nature runes instead of having to buy them. Especially if you mine your own essence. Hey Martin, just did food? Just did food? I mean, you just like came back from eating? I just did food. Yeah? Well, welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed your food. I had far too much food today. Had steak, turkey, gammon, honey glazed gammon, stuffing, Yorkshire puddings, cauliflower cheese, parsnips, carrots, roast potatoes, lots of gravy. Think he means cooking. I don't know whether he means IRL food or cooking in game. I assume IRL food. What's up, guys? Hey, Romeo. How's it going, bro? Out to make a beef turnover. There's... I was going to make a joke about using a forklift truck to go cow tipping with your mum or something, but I was too lazy to make it work, so... Enjoy your beef, man, is all I'll say. Go, man. Good. So you got the grind going? Yeah, man, we are grinding today. A lot of gold ore mining. Not the most interesting content in the world, I'll be the first to admit, but we are like 4k XP away from 70 mining, which would be very nice. Beef patty, hot sauce, and hot fries, childhood banger. I'd be careful about using the word child and banger in the same sentence, Martin, but I'm glad you enjoyed your food, bro. Yeah, cow tipping. You know, he said beef turnover. Cows are beef. Flipping is, you know, turning them over. Bangers and mash is good. Yeah, bangers and mash is pretty good, to be fair. Too innocent for this world, man, telling you. Too quick with it, bro. Hats off to you. I'll tell you what that is. That's years and years of high school banter coming into play there. Everyone always trying to one-up each other and add to the joke. I just got that. There's layers to it. There's levels. Fires and olives, call it nuts and bolts. Oh, fries and olives? I've not heard that before. I don't like olives though, so I'll take a miss on the bolts, I guess. Or is it the nuts? No, wait, it'd be the nuts of the olives, aren't they? I'm old man these days, far too slow. Eating right now at the moment, saw you on homepage, got me some wings and chicken strips. Ooh, that does sound good. I can't think about food though. I'm literally, I ate at like, I think it was about 4 PM. It's now 10:30 and I'm still so full. Got cold pizza and breadsticks for dinner in like an hour. Dude, I actually quite like cold pizza, to be honest. I know a lot of people like, cold pizza. Cold pizza, or like, especially if it's like, if you've had like takeaway pizza the night before and you can't be bothered to heat it up in the morning, like cold pizza is good. I'll die on that hill. Ever heard about 11sies? Of course I've heard about 11sies, Ben. I'm British. Of course we have. Meanwhile, it's 23:35 and I'm making my second dinner. God damn. Can't go wrong, to be honest. Yeah. Sometimes, even if it's not takeaway pizza, or maybe I shouldn't be admitting this. Sometimes if we just get like a frozen pizza for dinner and my girlfriend doesn't eat all of her pizza, I'll like go downstairs after a stream and just eat her stone cold frozen pizza without heating it up. I'm an animal. What do you call a pizza that isn't yours? It's called takeaway. I see where you're going. I see, I see the angle. I see where you're going with that. I don't think it works very well, then. I'm not gonna lie. I can do pizza, but gets a little old after it. Gets a little old after a bit. Pizza's not my favorite food, bro. I could like, if I had to choose one food to eat for the rest of my life, I think I'd probably choose pizza. Doesn't help I work at a pizza place. True. Yeah, maybe if I worked at a pizza place, I'd probably go off pizza a bit. Savage man right there. Dude, actually, that reminds... The fact you said savage man reminds me... It's not a really... I was going to say of a story. It's not really a very long story, but I remember one night, many moons ago, me and my friends, we were at a house party, and we ran out of drinks and food and stuff, so we went to do like a beer run to the shop. Obviously, like, none of us can drive at this age, so we all walk down the canal to Tesco. We pick up some beer and some snacks and stuff. This one guy was absolutely wasted. He gets like a steak off the shelf, and he's like, dude, I'm gonna have steak. I'm gonna have steak. It's gonna be so good. I'm gonna have this steak. And we were like, okay, man, yeah, cool. You get the steak, man. Like, enjoy. He was like, yeah, man, steak is gonna be so fucking good, this steak. Like, yeah, cool. We're walking back down the canal to get back to the house party. This guy opens the steak, rips his shirt off, and says, I'm fucking Mowgli, bitch. I'm eating this shit raw. And then proceeded to eat an entire raw steak out of the packet with his torn t-shirt on the floor miles behind us. And that has stuck in my mind for a long time, actually. I don't know what was wrong with him. I don't know if he was just very drunk, whether he was just... I didn't know the guy. Like, it was, you know, like when you go to a party and there's kind of guys that it's like, he knows someone else at this party, but we don't know who knows him. And he just sort of tagged along. So I have no idea who he was. But, I mean, he was Mowgli, I guess. That's what he said his name was. Well, alright then. Talk about straight from the source. I mean, at least he didn't go and, like, take an actual bite out of a cow. But yeah, that was... I'd forgotten about that until you said that savage, man, and then it just suddenly popped into my head. You want to see some good gourmet pizza? Google Hal Pizza, New Zealand made. Hal Pizza. Home of the 7 deadly sins. That those red latex gloves are very suggestive. It looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Sounds like he had a good time, all the counts. Yeah, true. I mean, I bet he felt awful the next day, but it was funny. Cooking steaks wrong. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind a rare steak, but that's a little bit too far for me. Zoolander has been activated. Always cook too much. Didn't ever know you could, like, 15 on each side. Taste so much better. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm kind of in a similar boat, because growing up, like, bless my mum, but she could not cook a fucking steak to save her life. Every time we had steak, she'd be like, all right, steak and chips, guys, enjoy. And it was like more than well done. It was just like, you know, you're spending like 20 minutes chewing a single bite kind of shit. And I was like, I just don't like steak. Steak's horrible. And then I found out how you're actually meant to cook steak. And I was like, oh, this is delicious. This is, like, I don't know what the fuck she was doing. But yeah, like, you need like maybe a minute to a minute and a half on each side. If that, depending on how thick the steak is. And then it's good to go. Samuel Jackson has now entered the chat. Don't eat steak at all, to be honest. I don't have it very often, but if you cook it good, it is pretty tasty. Another word for a well-done steak is a crime. True. It was like I was saying the same thing actually today when we were having this carvery, because there was some gammon, and my entire childhood was convinced that I absolutely hated gammon. But again, it's because my mum would just like have these like fucking horrible gammon steaks, cook them for way too long, and they were just horrendous. And I tried a bit of the gammon today, and I was like, this is actually really good. It's like when it's actually cooked properly. Neither could mine. It was my stepdad. Bless her heart. She tried, bro. At least she got steak. I mean, yeah. I mean, we never went hungry, you know. So I can't complain too much. But my God, whenever I eat a steak, I always get a little pink in the middle. Oh yeah. I mean, you've got to have it a little red inside, a little raw inside. Too expensive, depends what you get. I mean, you can get like cheap steaks. You don't have to go for like the gourmet steak, you know. Just get a basic steak, it's not too bad. Oi, oi, you lucky people. Hey, cute player. How you doing, bro? Next time, do turkey and gravy. Do bell peppers in it. Changes its flavor a lot. That does sound pretty good, to be fair. I did have turkey and gravy today, but it was like I didn't cook it. It was cooked for me at the pub, so. Parents would cook steak overcooked and dry, so I never enjoyed it growing up till I made it myself. Yeah, well, exactly the same for me, RPG. Exactly the same. If it's 100% cooked, it's super dry. Yeah, it's fucking terrible. I guess, like, I think maybe what happened is, like, she was super paranoid about, like, raw meat and, like, you know, like, getting food poisoning. But with beef, it's usually fine. Hey, Wu-Tang, what's going on, bro? Nothing is worse than meatloaf. I just started thinking about the song Real Dead Ringer for Love by Meatloaf the band, but I don't think I've ever actually had the food meatloaf before, to be honest. I don't even know. I can't even imagine what it tastes like. Don't understand why people want it well done. That is a hate crime. That is a heinous crime. It is. I think people didn't know steak is fine to eat raw. Yeah, I think so. I think it's also like, if if you gave my mum sushi, she'd be like, what the fuck? I can't eat this. It's not cooked. 3,500 fire strikes to 80. Nice, man. So close now. That's what I was afraid of anytime I cooked any type of meat. Yeah, I think I did have it kind of like instilled in me as a child that like to be super paranoid about cooking, making sure like all the meat is cooked properly, but don't like tomato sauce much, but I would have to have it. Dude, are we honestly, I've completely forgot about this. Same, bro. The steak was so bad as a kid. Me and my brother used to fucking cover it in ketchup to make it edible. And like, you talk about, oh yeah, I dip my steak in ketchup. That sounds insane. That sounds like something an insane person would say. But when it is like, has no moisture in, dry as fuck, like you need something, anything at that point. Can't do the same with burgers though. I mean, you could. Nothing's stopping you. Meatloaf is good if it's made right. What does meatloaf taste like? Is it like a... I don't know. I've never had it before. Always burnt it by accident because I wanted to make sure it was done. Sister's taking me to a family dinner. They're doing meatloaf. Interesting. A1 sauce, bro. I've heard about this A1 sauce. I don't think we have it in the UK, but I have heard of it. It's like a very renowned brand name. I can imagine you pour the ketchup on and it just drinks it up. Oh, man. I'll tell you what you need to do as well. When you're cooking a steak, when you take it out of the pan, wrap it in some tin foil on a like put it on a plate and wrap it into put it on a microwave a plate so the plate is warm, and then put it on the warm plate and then wrap some tin foil over it, and that'll like help it like be as soft and moist as possible. Ketchup and steak are delicious. Guess you can if you want. What's a little food poisoning among friends? Exactly, man. I mean, like, technically, like, you could eat raw chicken if you tested it to make sure it didn't have any bacteria on it. And then or if it did, like, you clean the bacteria off of it with, like, a chemical process. You could eat raw chicken. It's not the raw chicken itself that is, like, the thing that poisons you. It's all the bacteria that, like, that is in raw chicken. But you could eat raw chicken if you got all the bacteria off of it. Got older and all I told was it's just got to be a certain temp. Only one you need to worry about is chicken. Chicken, I feel like chicken is probably yeah, like if you had to pick, if you had a bunch of plates of raw meat on a table in front of you and you had to eat all of them apart from one, I think chicken would probably be the one that you wouldn't eat. Meatloaf is ground beef, eggs, and bread or saltines and ketchup. I'm not sure how to feel about that. I need to try some before I can have an opinion about that, because there's lots of food that sound a bit weird when you tell me the ingredients, but actually taste really good. Like black pudding is fucking delicious, but if you hear about what it's actually made of, then it sounds horrible. Mustard on steak? I'm not a big mustard fan, to be honest. You know, ketchup has more tomato per gram than a tomato. 110 grams of tomatoes and 100 grams of ketchup. How do they do it? It's a mystery to science. Cold pizza is the best. I agree, Chum Chum. That's why I bleach all my meat before eating it raw. Hey, man. Modern problems require modern solutions. My opinion, you can eat anything raw once. True. Black pudding. Yeah, black pudding's good, man. Rice pudding is gross. Rice pudding's okay. It's not the best thing in the world, but if it's put in front of me, I'll eat it. The difference is that beef isn't permeable, so the bacteria doesn't spread throughout the meat, whereas with chicken it does, and pork contains parasites. Once you mince beef to make burgers, it becomes permeable. Ah, that makes sense. What a day I learned. I'll take the water out of the tomato. Actually, yeah, you're probably right, Emrix. Been cooking wrong this whole time? Well, maybe, hopefully you've learned a thing or two about cooking today, Romeo, and you can take that away and enjoy yourself some raw chicken, some steak and ketchup, and some concentrated tomatoes. I think RFK got brainworms from eating pork. Wait, are you making a joke or did that actually happen? Not a joke, he actually did. Isn't he like the fucking health minister or something? I don't know how it works in America. Once I started living by myself, sad to say, girlfriend showed me how to cook a lot better. I mean, that's a good thing though. I would say out of me and my girlfriend, I am probably the better cook. I'm craving steak and ketchup. No, Emrix, don't do that to yourself, man. You deserve better than that. He's against legislation on food because the worm colony is in control and wants to spread. It's all coming together now. Now man, go in the kitchen, try to do anything, and she kicks me out even though it's my kitchen. That sounds like a good deal, man. If my girlfriend was like, I want to cook for you every night, then I'd actually, no, I probably would still want to cook sometimes. Was always hunting around the kitchen at home with my grandparents looking for the cake mix spoons and stuff. Have no idea how I'm not 400 pounds. Oh, dude, licking the spoon after the cake mixture has been put in the oven was the best part of making the cake, to be honest. I'm with you on that. Learned to cook young. My scones, though, more like biscuits or hockey pucks. Same reason people who take a lot of shrooms always talk about how shrooms are life-changing and try to push them on you. They got the cordyceps brain? True, actually. Use the microwave. Some may say my scones would make good doorstops. I mean, that is a hefty scone, to be honest. I mean, some might say that is a skill you've got there, actually. You could sell them. They would never go off. Scone-shaped doorstops, love it. With enough preservatives and additives, it will last 5 generations. Yeah, man, just like paint it so they can't tell it's actually like meant to be a fucking pastry. Boys, there it is. 70 mining. We finally got there. It took 2.5 hours, I think. Oh, I'm so happy that that's done with, man. Let's go. Now mine adamantite as well. I'm gonna finish up this inventory. Attack is in RPG's blood as a Kiwi. True. Thank you for the grats messages, guys. Albin, if you're still here, bro, did you want to buy my gold ore now? Oh, look at that. Looks so nice on the skills page there. Another 70 ticked off the list. It's how his ancestors survived the journey there. Sure, man. Want to bank Edge? I can go to Edge, sure. Alright, I need to go to Shilo first. Can't take this off. Back to mining S, need 44 rune crafting. Good luck, bro. Tried to say bro there, I don't know what happened to that word. It just kind of went, woo. I'll hop. Thank you, Albin. Appreciate it. Let me cut these gems. Okay, you're buying them for 800 each, right? So, let's see how much we're going to make off of this. We have, oh my god, we have exactly 1,000 gold ore. That worked out so well. So it's just going to be 800k, I think, right? I can do maths. Yeah. Sweet. Alright, bro, time for me to click in. Got my earbud as usual, secret agent shit. Alright, bro, no worries. Here you are, Albin, sir. 1,000 gold ore for you. Easy math, yeah, man. Thank you very much, dude. Good luck with the smithing grind. I'm assuming that's what you're doing there. 800k into the cash stack. Oh, coming up to 3 mil. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I think what we're going to do, because it is getting a little late, because I started the stream kind of late today, is we are going to go... We're going to go do some hard clue hunting, I reckon. I was going to go train strength, but I think some hard clues are a nice way to round up the stream. Take a few emergency trout. Gotta have your emergency trout. Need to go to Tesco to get supplies. Have to finish creating my survey in like 10 languages to send to the charity that's helping me with my dissertation tomorrow. No worries, bro. Good luck with all... That sounds stressful, to be honest. Good luck with all that shit. Gold is expensive. It is herbs, yeah, man. I think it's about, I think gold is about 160 to 170k GP an hour, I think. That could be off, though. I did that calculation, like, a month ago. Love 2004scape? I know 2004scape loves you, Romeo. How bad it must be for that? I mean, smithing is kind of aids to train, to be honest. So goldsmithing gauntlets and superheating gold ore is a good way to train it. Such an awesome community, just like the old days. Yeah, for sure, man. The community, for the most part, there's like 1 or 2 weirdos here, but everyone else is like seems very wholesome and friendly and everything, which is good to see. Might be back before you're done. If not, then good luck. All right, Mushroom. No worries, Bran. Thanks for tuning in, as always. We'll leave my laptop watching you by itself. Hello, Mushroom's laptop. That sounded... that sounded very creepy when I said that. I did not mean for the words to come out like that. Mate, I've cast Fire Strike 56,000 times. I genuinely can't believe it. Black Demons, though. 56,000 Black Demon kills and not a single hard clue scroll, man. What's going on? Hey, Sirky? Best tips for training crafting for Lost City requirement. Spinning flax into bowstring will get you crafting and make you money. You could also do silver bars into holy symbols. You could do cow hides. Like, kill cows, tan the hides, make bodies, or hard leather bodies, or soft leather if you don't have the level for them. I think everything else is kind of requiring, like, a higher crafting level. Like, for dragon hides and battle staffs, you need, like, higher levels, but those are probably the things I would focus on. And obviously, like, cut all the gems that you get. And then you could potentially turn them into some jewelry with sapphires, maybe. I can't remember what levels they are. Need 50 for Legends Guild. This game also doesn't feel like it's efficiency scape. I mean, it can be if you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. There are some very sweaty players on here for sure, but yeah, I'm not about that life. Hey, Garlic. Thank God that prick's gone. I know, right, Mushroom's laptop. I mean, Jesus Christ. $45 HP. Congrats, then. Yoink these. Not even sorry. Just as we were talking about how wholesome the community is, man gets his arrows yoinked. Only thing I worry about is it getting shut down though. You don't think there's a possibility of that? I mean, I hope not. I mean, there's always a possibility of it happening, Romeo, but I think like, I think for Jagex to really care about it, it would have to reach like a much higher number of players. And also like, no one's making any money off of it. It's like a not-for-profit server. Like, there's a lot of other private servers that make like tens of thousands of dollars a month, and this doesn't make anything. So I think that probably like makes it less of a priority for Jagex to want to do anything about, you know. Can we get a hard clue scroll on the first kill? I believe. Or we can put our little clue overlay on as well while we're hunting. Any more clue uniques lately? Well, there you go, Adit. There's the overlay that tells you what we've got. So if you see something that you've not seen me get before, then yes. If you've seen all of that already, then no. Latest one was the Zami plate body though, so I think you've already heard about that. Saw the interview with Pizzazz and he didn't seem to worry at all. And you're right, unless the server is making money taken from Jagex, I don't think there's a worry. Yeah, I agree. I think Pizzazz has said like he would actually like, he would quite like to speak to Jagex about it and see if there's anything they could do. Like, I don't know how it would work or anything, but it seems like he's pretty open to speaking to them about it. No clue scroll on the first kill. The trip is doomed, I'm afraid. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, this is... So, I got the idea for this from... there's like an Iron Man website for old school that has like this for like every item. So you can like tick off what you've got as an Iron Man. And I was going to try and edit all the HTML for the page to remove all the old school stuff. And I just realized it was going to take me so long to do. And then Riley in chat was like, I could probably do that in like an hour. It seems pretty easy. So he knocked this up for us. He added the little progression bar and everything. So big shout out to Riley for that. Very cool. He did to maybe work for them or work with them. Yeah, I think he kind of wanted to do some sort of partnership where they let him keep doing what he's doing, but then, like, I don't know, maybe make some kind of deal. Could be a way into a job at Jagex for sure. Crazier things have happened. I'm not sure you would really want a job at Jagex. Jagex are kind of renowned for, like, not having very good wages. And if he's, like... If he does, like, coding in his day job... and he lives in America, then he's probably making like way more money than he would make working at Jagex. Deadman Mode All-Stars finale was pretty lame. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it. I heard Oda got DDoSed at some point, but that's kind of as much as far as my knowledge goes on what's happened. Oda got DDoS and Ditter Teams won that cheated. Cool. I'm glad I didn't waste my time. I'm not really a big fan of Ditter. The only time I've ever seen Ditter is in Gullinor Games, and I really didn't like him. So. Is this 2004scape Dead Man you're talking about? No, it's an old school event that's been going on. I don't know how long when it started actually, but I think the final was today. Shot they invited him after the huge Rot drama last year. Oh, is he in Rot? That makes so much sense. Honestly seems like the most toxic content creator I've ever seen on Old School, to be honest. Apart from, who was that guy that was doing like... There was like some guy that was doing like, some shady stuff with death matches. It was like around the same time as like the whole Stella and Mod Trident thing. Can't remember his name though. Yeah, but he's PvP. Yeah, but there's loads of PvP content creators that aren't toxic as fuck, like... Torvesta, Dino... I guess Skill Specs, if you count him as a PvPer. Like, none of them are toxic. I mean, like, they have, like, their moments where, you know, they kind of make jokes and shit talk each other, but, like, no one on that level. The game was called Garlic. I'd be way richer on Old School if it was me. I'll tell you that much. Thought everyone in Rot got perm banned. I don't know. I've not kept up to date with the drama around Rot, to be honest. Part of them, but tries to deny he tries to deny that he is, or he doesn't try to deny that he is. Anyone that's PvP is toxic, they must. I mean, it's just not true, bro. PvP is like more susceptible to toxicity for sure, but there's plenty of like very nice PvP content creators on Old School. Yeah, I mean, look at Never Lose Bo. He's a fluffy bunny. I mean, he acted like a fluffy bunny when the boys pulled up. Dog coming for rank 1. I've not been keeping up to date with the whole high scores thing, to be honest. How is the Inducted doing, and how is Dog doing? He did act like a right fluffy bunny, mate, you're right. Ran away with his tail between his legs. Dog's rank 2? Oh, nice. Every time that we like have spoken about the Inducted over the course of like starting to play 04, Dog has always come up as a name of someone that's also like grinding incredibly hard, so it's cool to see him rise up the ranks as well. 10 levels off deadbotting. Bam. Never Lose by rank 4 now. Yeah, man. Looks like he's losing ranks, ironically. Dog's gonna take it. Do you think Inducted will still come out on top in the long run, or is Dog like too far ahead now? Hasn't got XP in weeks. Oh, what, the inducted? Oh, damn. Yeah, maybe he burnt out then. I mean, he was going super fucking hard. And they all need a shower and to touch grass. What is this grass you speak of? It's that green stuff you see sometimes between car parks. I work from home, so I never leave the house, Keepler. You're going to have to be more specific. Guess who I'm going to flip today? I dread to think. You mean like flip like a table? Just go up to Mrs. Addicts and just flip her over the flip her in the air? You mean overtake? I see. Who are you close to on Oh, we've got a random. Fuck off. Oh, you're gonna overtake Mudkip. Nice. One, 3, 5, 6 total level. Crazy stuff, man. The mighty Mudkip, he has to come back and regain his title as rank 104 content creator. I mean, he's still playing. He's still doing a lot of fishing, I think. Remember Mudkip? Some of his guides were actually pretty decent. I mean, I feel like Mudkip has got to take a lot of credit for a huge number of people trying out the server, to be honest. He brought a lot of exposure to the server. Was in his stream the other day. Told him to go magic axa after woodcutting and fishing. I'm only here because of 25 buttholes. Nice. Hey, Rebecca. Is 25 Butthole still making videos on 04? Or is he just kind of playing it in his own time? Don't know if he even plays anymore. He has an account called Chad. I mean, he is... Wait, is 25 Buttholes on 04? Is this not him? I can't remember. Oh, because I know in his main video he did have an account called Chad. Gave 25 Buttholes 100k cash like 2 weeks after launch. And he said he put it in a video, but then never made another 04 vid. Oh. Don't know if it's him. His name is Chad. Yeah, I do remember seeing Chad in the video. I don't know whether he like made another account or anything. Who's this imposter on my friends list? God. Think he'll be back when the PK and scene erupts? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, to be fair. Definitely going to be a time for some good content when Specialist Hats comes out. Hope he makes more videos like the Granite Warlock again. I don't think I've seen that. I've not really watched too many of his videos, to be honest. Kind of watched one or two here and there over the years. Just like his Ungrateful Noob videos where he begs for cash and then goes, "Is that it, noob?" From 6 years ago? Oh, wow. I don't know if I even knew who he was 6 years ago, to be honest. Wait, maybe... Oh, how old am I? Maybe I did. Oh, God, I feel old. 6 years ago, I was still 22. Same, 29 today. Oh, happy birthday, Rebecca. You're 6 days older than my girlfriend, actually, because it was my girlfriend's birthday on the 2nd. And she turned 29 as well. Last year, my 20s. Yeah, I gotta make it count. I'm 36, you're just a baby. His dog furry video was funny? What the fuck? You're 28? I'm also 28, Martin. Turned 28 this year. My god, you were 3 when RuneScape Classic came on the scene? Yeah, man. That's why I never played Classic. I was just too young. Birthday's Christmas Eve? Ooh. I'm not sure I'd want my birthday to be around Christmas. Think of all the XP you could have got if you'd started at 3. True. Think about all the money I could have made if I'd have bought a house when I was 3. But no, I was too busy playing with fucking, I don't know, I don't even know, Thomas the Tank Engine trains or something. Birthday is 16th of December and hate it. Yeah, I'd hate to have my birthday so close to Christmas. My brother's is like the end of November, but that's like just far enough away from Christmas, I feel like, to not be an issue. Growing up, I wanted to do a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese. Never been to a Chuck E. Cheese before. What do they even do at Chuck E. Cheese? Just cheese? Is that all the food they serve is just cheese? Could have had 10 years of experience at 13. Perfectly employable. Employable as what, though? A professional RuneScaper. Just had my birthday last week. 33 now. Time has flown. Yeah, well, happy belated birthday, man. Arcade and play pit pizza. Dude, you could go have a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese now. That would be sick. Yes, a professional RuneScaper. I mean, crazy things have happened. Look at Twitch. True, to be honest, so like me and Mr. Mammal are very close in age, I think. We're basically the same age. And I remember when Mr. Mammal first started making videos, I wanted to make videos, but I just like, I don't know, like I didn't want to like record videos in my bedroom because like everyone in like my house would be able to hear me and stuff, and I was too shy. But like, I do look back and think, what would have happened if I'd have started trying to make videos and stream RuneScape when Mr. Mammal did? Because there wasn't that many people doing it back then. Like, maybe, I don't know, maybe it would have blown up. That would have been interesting. But I was just like, no, I don't want to record in my bedroom with everyone around me in the house. Almost 30, my guy. So what? If you want to go and enjoy a birthday party at an arcade with pizza and a soft play, then I say fucking go for it, bro. I would do that shit. Like, my knees might not hold up as well in the soft play bit, but arcade and pizza sounds awesome. Me and my friends went to, there's a bar, there's like an arcade bar in Birmingham, where you can go and you can get beers, and there's just like loads of old arcade machines and stuff. They've got like Crazy Taxi, they've got old pinball machines, they've got all like the Street Fighter games. They've even got like a fucking Guitar Hero station. It's awesome. And it's even better when you're an adult because you can drink while you're doing it. Imagine getting called down for dinner and going, not now, my mum would cut and get wrecked. I mean, yeah, that is true, actually. I mean, that happened a lot without the fucking recording or streaming. Bowling and pizza birthday party when I was little was goated. Yeah, I did do it. Well, I don't think I ever had a bowling party myself, but I did go to quite a lot of bowling birthday parties as a kid. I remember one year there was an awesome party. There was this girl, I think we must have been like 10 or 11 or something, maybe a little bit younger, but her parents were like really rich. She had this massive house with this massive garden, and in the garden they got this like massive inflatable like obstacle course with a big slide at the end, and they just like put a bunch of hose pipes on it to like make it all like slippy, and then like it was basically just like go through the obstacle course with a big water slide at the end. And like, to me as a kid, that was insane. It was such a good, it was really fun. And laser tag, oh yeah, went to Laser Quest a lot as a kid as well. That was always like, my parents were like, we can't do Laser Quest as a birthday party, it's too expensive. But I had friends whose parents could afford it, and it was always good fun. Had a couple of birthday parties in Games Workshop as well, where everyone would turn up with their Warhammer, we'd play some games, do some painting, and there was a pizza place just across from the Games Workshop called Snappy's Pizza, and they did these giant square pizzas. I'm talking like 1 meter by 1 meter pizzas, but they were like square, and like everyone had like, they basically, guys at Games Workshop would let us bring all these massive pizzas into the shop. Sounds sweet, to be honest, mate. Dude, it was sick. Some good times. There was one guy that worked at the Games Workshop as well. He was a legend. Everyone loved him. He's called Duncan, and he was in a wheelchair. But he was like the grumpiest motherfucker you've ever met. And I remember very, very vividly one day we were in Games Workshop playing a game of Warhammer, and this kid was at the painting table, and he must have spent like 3 hours painting this Chaos Space Marine Defiler. For those that don't know Warhammer, it's quite a big model. And he spent 3 hours painting this thing, and he took it over to Duncan, and he went, "Duncan, what do you think of the paint job?" And Duncan looked at him and said, "Can I hold it for a second?" And he gave it to him. And there was like a basement in this Games Workshop. There was like steps down into the basement. That's where they like stored all their stock. And he wheeled over to the top of the stairs, and he threw the Defiler down the stairs. It smashed into tiny, tiny pieces. And he went up to the shelf, grabbed another one, like a boxed up one off the shelf, gave it to the kid and said, "Do better next time." And I was like, dude, you couldn't fucking do that these days. That was crazy. Had a birthday party when I was little, invited my whole class from school, then bullied everyone. What a knob I was. Oh, God. Yeah, I did feel bad for the kid. I mean, he didn't cry or anything, which he was quite young. I thought he was going to burst into tears, but he was just kind of like, he didn't look happy. He did not look happy, but he managed to hold back the tears at least, I guess. Maybe he was scared Duncan would rinse him if he started crying. What a story. It's one of those things where, like, you know when you witness something when you're like quite young or like a kid, and like you kind of think about it and you're like, yeah, that's like kind of weird, but like it's not like, it doesn't stand out as being like, oh my god, this is an insane thing that I've just witnessed. And then you think back on it when you're older and you're like, oh yeah, that's just like the Duncan at Games Workshop story, you know, like I know that happened, it is what it is. Then when you tell it to someone that's never heard about it and they're like, that is legitimately an insane person, and you think about it a bit more and you go, actually, no, yeah, that was like not normal. Must have been expensive. I mean, that was why it kind of like everyone thought he was a bit of a legend, because he was just like, just gave him another one for free off the shelf and was like, yeah, here you go, do it again. That kid learned about the impermanence of our life and that we're all dust in the wind, even Space Marines. I mean, especially the Thousand Suns Rubik Marines, they are literally dust. If you know Warhammer lore, you'll get that, which is probably like 3% of the audience right now, but hey. Not me, but I know about orcs. They sound like a laugh. Orcs are funny. Also, in Warhammer, it's orcs with a Z, not an S. The orcs would disapprove of the S. Cold pizza is quite yummy. I think you're a bit behind on the conversation, Herbs, but yes, it is good. Spent hours painting it with hard work. Whammy, gone in 2 seconds. Do better, still dead. Yeah. You're back? Welcome back, Mushroom. Hope my laptop behaved. It tried to turn on the webcam and send me some naughty pictures, but I said I don't think Mushroom would be too happy about that, so didn't hear back from it since then. Not a single hard clue yet so far. It's a bit of a shame. As long as it didn't start going on about the machine god again. Oh, dude, I literally just told a Warhammer story. You weren't here for it. 2 Warhammer stories, actually, kind of. Wonder what games we'd be playing if RuneScape didn't exist. I feel like I would be playing the games that I play in my free time when I'm not on RuneScape still, to be honest. But maybe I would have... I don't think I would have ever gotten into WoW. Maybe like... I mean, maybe Guild Wars 2. Heard something about Duncan from Games Workshop and orcs and a crying child. Okay, you got the gist of it then. Oh yeah, Guild Wars. I heard good things about that. Yeah, I've got a lot of hours in Guild Wars too, to be fair. I've got like 5 max level characters on there. I think it's a really good game. I was actually thinking about the Machine God before I left. Looks like the Machine God is working then. I guess the question you've got to ask yourself, Mushroom, is, are you disgusted by the weakness of your own flesh? King's Field for PS1 is crazy. First person adventure game like Elder Scrolls. Never had a PS1. I've never owned a PlayStation, actually. I was always an Xbox kid. Had the original Xbox in the 360. My cousin did have a PS1 and a PS2 though, and I did play some PlayStation games when I went to see him for a bit, but not heard of King's Field. It's a full series made by From Software. Oh, okay. Was some on PS2 too, but was very obscure until Dark Souls and stuff became popular. Interesting. That was kind of like their trial run, I guess. I guess it becomes easier to make games the more technology advances as well. Like, you can have like a vision for a game, but if the technology isn't there to like create the vision as you see it in your head, then it could be a bit weird. Swap my OG PS1 and about 30 plus games for OG Xbox on near release. No regrets, but I got ripped off badly. Yeah, I think, I don't know, it's just, the original Xbox had loads of good games on. I had lots of good memories playing that. And then by the time 360 came out, like all my friends had a 360, so we all played like Call of Duty together on it. Oh, dude, I've just remembered another game as well. Did anyone ever play a game called Fusion Frenzy on original Xbox? There was a second one, but it wasn't as good. But Fusion Frenzy is like basically like a bunch of little sort of mini game kind of things. Me and my brother used to play that all the time as well. That was a sick game. You have? Yeah, not Feeding Frenzy, Dev. Fusion Frenzy. Some references to the games in DKs, like the Moonlight Greatsword. Oh, so they like reference the older games. That's kind of cool. Got an idea for a game, but it requires too much lub. Too much lub? Remember Bloodborne on OG Xbox? Bloodborne? Wasn't Bloodborne on like PS3? Ever play Marble Blast? Nah, I've not heard of Marble Blast. Remember Persona 4 on the Game Boy Advance? I didn't actually have very many games on my Game Boy. I had Pokemon Fire Red. I had Duel Masters, which was kind of fun, but I could never get past like a certain point in it. I just kept losing over and over. I'm trying to remember what else I had on my Game Boy. I don't think I really had very much. And then when I got my DS Lite, I got like one of those game cards that has like 100 games on it. Remember playing Professor Layton, like weird detective puzzle kind of story game. It was kind of cool. Mario Kart on the DS. All of like the Nintendogs games and stuff. Persona 4 was a PlayStation 2 game. Action Replay was a game changer for me. Found Pokemon Big Blue when I was 10ish. Pokemon Big Blue? Not heard of Big Blue. Big Blue is a ROM hack fan made. Oh, okay. I've played a couple of weird ROM hack things, but on like emulators on a PC. Like crazy challenge modes and weird like custom Pokemon games that have been pretty cool. Anyone played the PokerScape thing that came out this year? Well, I don't know if it came out this year, but it kind of got very popular this year. I've not tried it out, but I've seen a couple of videos on it. It looks kind of interesting. Had a level 97 Mr. Mime. Oh my god. Currently playing Pokemon Unbound. Pokescape. Like Pokey from Pokemon, but Scape from RuneScape. Had a bunch of cheats for a bunch of games. Yeah, the like the DS card that had all the games on had like a cheat mode that you could like do a bunch of stuff with, which was kind of cool. I was kind of too young to really figure it out, but I did a few bits and pieces. Super Mario 64 B31333 has to be the best ROM hack ever. Never heard of it. PokerScape is great. Yeah, I watched I think I watched It's Will play a bit of PokerScape. It looked kind of interesting. Looks like, I don't think they finished it though. I think there's still quite a lot of work they need to do on it, but it's got like a solid foundation to it. I ran out of ammo. It's a browser game? Yeah. I only play RS on Xbox right now. How is that even possible? Oh, you mean you play RuneScape and Xbox? I thought you said you play RuneScape on Xbox. B31, basically a version of Super Mario 64 that is personalized to the player. That sounds kind of interesting. How is it personalized to the player? Does it just like learn how you play and then like change to adapt to what you're doing? Don't play old games anymore, don't even look. Sometimes I'll revisit old games that I've played in the past, but I don't really play any old, like I don't find old games I've not played and play them, if that makes sense. Used to be able to play RS on the Wii. I guess you could open a browser, couldn't you? So I guess that makes sense. Peach's Castle starts out like normal, but it changes by how you play the game. Interesting. Anyone here was watching RPG live stream a few days ago? He was picking up Flax, Pete content. I mean, dude, I literally just mined gold all for 2.5 hours. So... Also has a rogue AI in it that haunts you. Using my brother's iPad to cook lobs right now, and it's much nicer. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to give a go. I'm definitely going to have to give cooking a go on the iPad. I don't want to have to use a mouse for that. Have you picked your family crest gloves yet? No, I've not, 14. I am like 99% sure I'm going to go with cooking gauntlets though. I just haven't locked them in yet because I can't cook sharks yet. But I think that's probably the one I'm going to go with. Blacksmith's money per hour in game. There he is, the man himself. Do you have the keyboard and trackpad? iPad seems to disable some of the features for 2004scape, like holding to right click on the keyboard. No, it works. I mean, I only done it 2 or 3 times and it was a while ago, but I didn't have any issues with it. But I don't have any like attachments for anything. I do have like the iPencil, but I don't use it. But no, everything seemed to be fine for me. Using the screen to cook, but using the trackpad to bang. Oh. I guess that could be kind of cool, yeah. I mean, oh, they removed the one-click bank, didn't they? Although I don't know if that was even in Catherby actually, so maybe it's a redundant point. Anyone want to start a group iron? I've just started my own fresh iron, man. I don't want to have to go through that grind again. There was one in Cath? Yeah, I thought there was. Yeah. And say that would be nice on mobile, but rip the one-click bank, I guess. Don't know why it doesn't work on my brother's iPad, but the trackpad is less awkward than holding to right click anyway. Don't have the same issues when you use my phone though. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a specific iOS update or version or something. I don't know. I have heard a lot of people have had issues on iPhones and iPads, but I mean, I have an Android phone, which works absolutely fine, but when I've used the iPad, it hasn't had any issues that people have been talking about, so I don't know what's different about my one that's causing problems for everyone else. Hey, cool overlay. Hey, Riley, the man himself. Thank you for making it, bro. I appreciate it. Big shout out to Riley for making the site I can use for this clue overlay. What's the best runes to craft? I mean, depends if you're looking for XP or GP herbs. If you want money, I would say gnats. If you want XP, probably fire runes. Oh, you want to get to gnats, I see. I mean, fire runes, but you need, like, to do rings of dueling and glories. If you just want to do your basic rune crafting, air runes. I did a mixture of airs and mines because I wanted to craft my own runes to train magic with. But if you don't care about that, then either airs or fires, depending if you want to use rings of dueling and glories. Hey, we got a clue scroll. Let's go. Debating on going to the Cosmic Altar. The Cosmic Altar is decent once you have 59 for the double Cosmics, but before that, I wouldn't say so. It's quite a long... It doesn't look that far away from the bank, but all the like twists and turns in that like tunnel passageway thing it's actually like kind of long, to be honest. Cosmic's not bad XP. Yeah, I don't know if they're better than airs or fires. I don't know. Hey, Justin. Largest coin stack in a single RD night, Serge? I don't know. I literally only did 55 to 60, and I don't know if I even did that in one go, to be honest, so I will not be a good person to ask for that question. Think it's not bad to do cosmics once you unlock them until the next multiplier for airs? Okay. Did most of the airs to 44 and chop the U tree every second run. I didn't do any of that. I did do the crafting guild method when crafting air runes for a little bit, but I kind of got bored of it being really slow, so I just went pure rune crafting eventually. Cosmic's bigger run with no shortcuts. Yeah, the shortcuts don't get added until 2000. One of them gets added, like the first one gets added I think in 2005, and then I think there's another one that gets added later on in 2005. Maybe one of them is 04, I can't remember. It's in my video about Xanaris. Fires are definitely way better than either if you have money to burn. Yeah. Thanks, Dev. Mine 4KS from 36 to 44, doing dual rings and glory method in 2 hours. That's pretty good. Just finished the hard clue, got a rune pickaxe and legs and some sharks. Rip. I mean, could be worse, I guess, but yeah, could be a lot better. Do you need myself a ton of air runes? If you need a ton of air runes, then just craft airs, to be honest, then, Herbs. Got some fire runes. Next up. Are we going? That is in Barrock. Running airs is quite chill. Crafting, I mean, not really. Yeah, airs are pretty chill. If you wanted to as well, you could do like a... you could go to buy Eye of Newts from the shop and craft airs on the way. You could go to the crafting guild and mine the silver and gold ore and then teleport back to Falador and then smelt it into bars and then bank and then like craft airs on the way doing that. If you wanted to like multi-skill with it. Newts plus airs is the way. Hey Jess. Yeah, it's pretty good if you're planning on training Herblore. Even add feathers to the mix? Ooh, true, you could. Dude, I hate this. I don't know why I've not removed this song from the fucking playlist, to be honest. I skip it every time. Do you need 50 smithing? Bought 1k Eye of Newts before members. Nice. Man, I can't wait for super energy potions, honestly. I'm always torn on this clue step because I do like having clue steps that are not in the wilderness, but it's such a long run. You can also buy runes too if you really want. Yeah, true. There's a surprising number of shops in Port Sarim, to be honest. I didn't bring a knife. Oh, but why? Hey, it's Herbs. Yo, yo. Every time you craft air runes, keep coins in backpack and buy newts from Magic Shop in Port Sarim. Small extra side quest, but easy money for Herb. Yeah, we're just talking about all the different shops you can buy stuff from in Port Sarim when you're rune crafting airs. This clue will give Sarah a kite. Oh, I would like a Sarah kite, to be fair. Would be very nice. 46 herb now, still have 1,000 and gave Bob 500 needs. Hell yeah, dude. Are you going to use your Legends quest XP on Herblore to get to 49? Well, you might even get to 50 actually if you're 46 now. Yes, sir. All Legends XP on Herb. This is the way. I did the same thing. Got the hiccups. God damn it. Gonna put mine into agility. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, agility is like pretty fast on the wildy course, to be fair, but if you only have 50, then you will get 52 to be able to do the wildy course, which would be nice. Gonna save as many herbs as I can for Bob and just give him ingredients and get him to give me back the pots. Help the bro get to his 45. Yeah, nice. I was thinking of doing something similar where like people can just give me ingredients or potions and I'll just make them and give you the pots back, but I think a lot of people wanted the XP themselves. Had a nap this afternoon and dreamed there was a femboy skill and a bank standing skill added to 2004. Wow. How do you... I mean, I get the bank standing. How the fuck do you train the femboy skill? Actually, I'm not sure I want to know the answer to that. I have no fucking clue, but it seemed legit. Very easily. Oh dear. Most clue rewards train in the femboy skill. What? And holiday rares, bunny ears, anyone? Oh, I think I think I see where you're going with that. My god, this is a bit of a trek, isn't it? I probably should have gone to the lever and ran south, to be honest, but oh well. We're nearly there now. Here's when pizzazz. Don't forget the tail as well, bro. Need the tail to complete the outfit. Is it here? Dude, I always get so lost when I'm doing this clear. There we go. All right, Dappy, calm down. Sauerkite, come on. The dream, Dev, the dream. I'm guessing it's gonna be another clue scroll. Will I be right? Yes, I was. That means it's gotta be a Sauerkite now, right? After that kind of prediction. Nah, yeah. Let's not go there. There were different times and they should stay in the past, to be honest. Come on. Sauerkite. Ah, it was the wrong kite shield, boys. It was the wrong kite shield. Although I'm not too disappointed with that because I do need more rune kite shields. It is the piece of rune armor that I have the least of for my PKing set. So I'll take that. So you can see now 12 helms, 12 plate bodies, 9 legs, 6 kite shields. That was the 6th one, which is nice. I'll take that. Again, if anyone wants to buy rune axes or rune pickaxes, hit me up. Got a few to sell there. Alk this longbow. Wonder what Dappy is up to these days. Fuck those, man. Fuck those. Probably dapping it up somewhere. Quit bit of a bank standing. Nice work, Garlic. Yeah, man. I'm pretty... Yeah, I'll take the kite shield. I'll take the kite shield. It could have been a lot worse, to be honest. So, no unique, but could have been worse. It is getting kind of late for me. And I've had quite a long weekend, to be honest, guys. So I think I'm going to wrap things up there for today. We can send a raid over to RPG. See what he's up to. Once again, guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. I appreciate that. If you're new here, then please do consider subscribing. We stream every other day, and I used to do really regular videos. I'm still trying to get something out there for video-wise, but thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you again soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye, everyone.